there. They whisper about him in corners. Did he really do that shit? Monster. Sidewalk cracking motherfucking legend right there. I command you to grow.
It's your boy Big Truck. You already know what happened in Long Beach. Shout out to my boy Snoop and his son and Black Sam for putting an amazing product in Long Beach. The Marathon Burger right there where Johnny Rockets used to be at on Pine Street. I'm from Long Beach, so went to high school in Long Beach. Shout out to Long Beach Poly. Shout out to Long Beach City. And I did a lot of work out there in Long Beach with Long Beach PD, as well as all of the clubs out there, and et cetera, et cetera. And my people's doing bodyguard work for the homie Snoop. And shout out to the twins, Warren G, RBX, Rest Easy, Nate Dogg, 21st Street and Lewis is my spot. 7th and Elm is my spot. So I got nothing but mad love. Miss Beverly, who used to be the mayor of Long Beach. So we're going to tap into this thing here and we're going to rap a taste a little bit. So grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and let's get this work. Long Beach, stand up.
Sammy. The Marathon Burger grand opening earlier today in Long Beach. The shooting almost took the lives of a lot of people we know and love.
I know that whole area very well. Like I said, that's my stumbling grounds. So the shooting that took place was nowhere near the Marathon Burger. Let's highlight that because I'm seeing on lines and I'm listening and all this whatnot have you. And if you ain't never been to Long Beach, keep Long Beach out your damn mouth. If you don't know what goes on here in Cali, keep that shit out your mouth. All right? You won't know what goes on unless you live out here and you know areas.
Shots are being fired right now. Shots are being fired.
What night that, bro?
I know that area too. I know that parking structure very well. Very well. Let's get it.
Go.
You got Nipsey Hussle, brother Black Sam ducking behind a car. A lot of people who's in attendance, a lot of celebrities, but you also got a lot of people who got no business being in a room with celebrities. These are hooligans. These are like lowlives. These are people who you can't pay me to be in the same room with. These are absolute imbeciles, gang members.
You're going to have certain people, okay? We rule out nothing here at the King's Table podcast. We put all possibilities out on the table and we talk about it like adults. You got paid agents out there. Paid agents can be anybody. They can wear a uniform. They can be a gang member. They can be the average Mo. You don't ever know who those paid agents are to go out there and cause chaos. Okay? 2, if you look at the history of Long Beach, Black-owned businesses get tampered with. You have a Black business and it's thriving and it has potential to continuously make profit and do numbers and do well. Yeah, you're going to have those from the other side will pay others that look like you to come in and cause a disruption. When it comes to Black folk doing things, for the most part, folk don't know how to act. They don't know how to behave. They don't know how to conduct themselves.
You have an establishment, you have a grand opening with celebrities that was supposed to be for the community. This hooligan from the 80s pull up. Long Beach got a lot of gang politics. There was this kid from the 80s, this little turned up kid from the 80s. He pull up by himself, dolo. Now he pull up and he gets to dissing his enemies because a lot of enemies was in the same location. So he's in the middle of Marathon Burger dissing his enemies, saying diss words for him, throwing up sets, really pushing his line and really gangbanging in the middle of Marathon Burger.
Because he had other people with him. You know, they took him out to the back, walked him off property. That's when words began, fists began, and then, you know, weapons was drawn and so forth. We get that. Thankfully, and thank God that Black Sam was not hit. Nobody he was with got hit. No other celebrities got hit. The children did not get hit.
The story is the same story as old as time in LA, when you mix the grand opening of a famous establishment with celebrities, gang members, and lowlifes. But unfortunately, the Long Beach gang politics would be at fault for the shooting at Marathon when a member from the 80s showed up by himself and started dissing all his rival gangs to their faces.
Coming from the hood, either A, you packing and you not alone, or B, you getting paid. And we just not going to just say it's one or the other, but we're going to say allegedly, and we're going to put all possibilities out on the table. This is one of them things that happens when you start a Black-owned business. It has a potential to prosper and make a lot of positive noise. Check your history in the city of Long Beach when it comes to Black businesses and why they don't last long or they get tampered with.
Of Marathon Burger, this member from the 80s is doing all the extras, which would obviously mean he had a weapon on him. So Black Sam's people, who outnumber the young member from the 80s almost 100-1, tell Black Sam they're trying to get rid of the 80s member to stop the disrespect of Marathon Burger. Short story shorter, 3 more members from the 80s show up, and now it's 4 members Black Sam's people is trying to escort out of Marathon Burger. Believe it or not, peacefully. After Black Sam and his entourage tell the 80s members they'll be escorted off the premises, the 80s members thought that meant to their vehicles for safety, and that's when things went left.
A lot of our OGs ain't really on that set tripping. They really ain't on that gangbanging. A lot of the OGs been there, done that. They all about their money and their family. And then you have some cats that are OGs that still haven't learned their lesson yet. Granted. But then you got some of these youngsters that's trying to make a name for themselves. But they're going about it the wrong way. As simple and easy as it is for those to sit up there and act a fool, your life can be taken away from you in the blink of an eye. One thing I cannot stand is when an individual try to speak on something of a place they ass ain't never stepped foot on. Watch your mouth. Long Beach, stand up.